Hello everyone, this is Kayla here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know it's kind of rainy outside and kind of nasty, but what better way when it's all rainy and outside and you can't do nothing, of course any yard work or anything that you might have, than to stay inside, either maybe read a book. Today's a really good day to read a book. Or you can make a craft, okay? But make a ornament, okay? So today we are making these little gnome ornaments. If you love gnomes, I know some people have a love-hate relationship with gnomes. I know some people don't like gnomes and some people do. They're super, super cute and they're easy to make. So this is something that you can make at home. All you need is yarn, a hot glue gun, a little piece of a toilet paper roll, and then I've got like these little wood beads. Now you can use like a regular, like a little bracelet bead or anything like that, but I've got these, had these little beads here at the library, so they work really well. But first I want to tell you something, show you all what we'll be making also for the rest of the month. One day we are going to be, I'll be live. We're going to be making these paperback tree books. Now it can set up like that. Now you can decorate any way you want to. I just kind of slap this little garland on and then my little star. You can decorate any way you want to. These are super cute. Not hard to make. All it is a bunch of folding. That's it. And it's just, like I said, it's a little small paperback. I had got one off of the free card, and it is easy to make. So we're going to be doing this here in about a week or two. Like I said, I'll be going live like I am today, and you'll be able to see how we make a book. Now, another way you can put this is like in a frame, and then you just set it up that way. Super pretty. I'll show you. I'll have a picture of it, of a demonstration of for that to show you. But this is what we'll be making here pretty soon as well. Now, and I wanted to show you as well, I still have spots available for our Christmas memorial lanterns. As you can see, it's got, you'll be making these. All you need is your lantern. You'll just have to purchase a lantern. It needs to be at least 5 inches wide and at least 10 inches tall. I'd almost say 12. Would be a perfect size because these trees inside here are 10 inches. So I would probably get a little bit taller, 12 inches at the most, I would say. I'll change that. But all you need to do is purchase a lantern. That's it. You can get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby. You can get them on Amazon, anywhere, okay? So, but we'll be doing this next Monday, okay, here at the library program. It'll be a library program. It'll be at the community center. It starts at 10 o'clock. The only thing is, as you can see, I have got a picture of my grandmother in the chair as a memory of her. Because you will get your chair. There's a dolly underneath the tree. Some presents. But the picture I will need this week. If you sign up, I will need it a week before. I will need it this week. So that way I can downsize the picture to fit into a frame. And so, because Monday, you know, with everything going on, we're putting these together, it'd be hard to get to downsize it. And because it does take a little bit. So, if you do sign up, I need to sign up as soon as possible. That way I can get the pictures and you can send them to me by email on our Facebook, or you can text them to me. You can just call the library and I can give you my number and to do that. But I still have spots available to make our Christmas memorial lanterns. So if you want to join in on that adult program, you can. I'd be happy to have you. Like I said, it starts at 10 next Monday. So, but anyway, let's get started on our gnome ornament. I'm so excited. I love these things. Now, you can make it as a one ornament, or you can actually make it as a garland. You can make several of these and then put a string through it, and it looks like a little garland that you can hang up either maybe on your fireplace mantle or even on your tree. Maybe it'd be super if you had like a little, what you call a Charlie Brown tree, and make a bunch of these and hang it up. You know, or put it up, and then you have a gnome tree. So that is something you can do with it. So we're going to make these today. Now, all you need to make these little dudes here is you need about an inch to 1.25 inches cut off of a toilet paper tube. That's all you need for that. Just cut off about, like I said, an inch to inch and a quarter. And then you need 2 different color yarn. You need one for his hat and then, of course, one for his beard. So if you want him multicolor, you can. Of course, I just went with the white beard with a red hat. You can make different colors, like or I got this idea off of Pinterest. They used like the tan colored yarn and then, of course, a white beard. But, of course, that may have gone along with their theme, the colors of their tree. But you can make it any white color you want to, you know. If your tree is purple, make him a purple hat. So, either way. But anyway, I did these. I wrapped these around a paperback book, the yarn. I did it 30 times. And then you just cut it off to make it strips like this. So, I would think this is probably a little over, it's over 6 inches. Of strips. So what you want to do is, let me scoot him over here. We are going to, you just take one at a time, fold it in half, and then you're going to loop it like this, and then stick it in between the loop, just like so, and then pull down. And you'll want that loop on the inside, as you can see, and then just kind of put these close together and tighten. Boom. That's all you gotta do. Now, of course, we're going to do this the whole time. That's what makes a little bit time consuming. Oops, I did that one wrong. Sometimes it's kind of tricky. And my fingers are not wanting to work today. Like I said, just pull it tight, and then that's all you have to do. Nope, I keep going the wrong way with this. Like I said, you don't have to keep, you know, pushing them together till you start kind of losing room. And then you kind of, you know, then you want to push them together. So if you are joining me, we are making a gnome ornament, and we're just taking our strips of yarn and we are feeding it through our tube and then making our loop. And then tighten it up. Just like so. Well. Is any of y'all ready for Christmas? I know I am. I am super, super excited. Do you have a special theme on your tree? If you're watching, put in the comments and let me know what kind of theme you have your tree. Is it like buffalo check, or is it what color? Do you have a special theme like farm? I've been seeing on Facebook a lot of beautiful farmhouse themed trees like the buffalo check, and that's what mine is in. But mine's not as extravagant as some people's. I've not gotten into that quite yet. But I super, super love it. I love Christmas trees. I love... Oop, I got a gnat flying around me here. Some people, I mean, theirs is just beautiful. I love their trees. I wish I had the talent to decorate something like that with all that. Especially with the bunches they put into them. Some of them are just gorgeous. But you can make, maybe this will give somebody an idea to make a gnome tree. You can make you a gnome tree. Now, as you can see, like it's just kind of going around. We're on, we're just going to keep going. This is the most time-consuming part, is doing this. Normally, the other will not take very, it don't never take very long, because really you're just kind of hot gluing and that's it. So, if I can get my fingers to work, I work a little bit quicker, but And I wanted to show, I could have had some of this done, but I wanted to show you all how to, you know, get it the way everything looks beforehand. So, it won't take long though. And like I said, you want to make sure yours don't overlap. Like I had, this one's kind of overlapping. You want to make sure they're not overlapping. They've got to be side by side, each string, okay? Because you don't want it to overlap. There. See, we're kind of getting there. And they're kind of going to dangle down here. Now, you can make them longer if you want the gnome to be bigger. You can just make your paper towel tube bigger. But also, you know, you got to make your strings longer as well. Because you want enough to make the push through and make his little hat here. So that is the kicker to it. You want to make sure you make your strings long enough. You know, you can always cut off the excess of it. It does not matter, you know. And I used a pretty good sized paperback for this one. So, you don't have to do that. But I'm glad to see people. But this is like super, super easy. I mean, like I said, if you got 2 different colors of yarn, you know, something like a bead or something to make for his nose, you know, and then toilet paper tube or a paper towel roll would work as well. So, you know, either way, just cut like I said, a half or between 1 inch and 1/4 of an inch. Depends on how, but depends on how big you want your gnome to be. If you want a bigger gnome, you can. Now, for a topper, if you're wanting to make a gnome tree, there's plenty of ideas on Pinterest where you can find to make a gnome topper. You can make them, they're like huge. They're super, super cute. We're getting there. Just bear with me. Like I said, this is the longest part. It's easy, but it just takes time consuming because you gotta knot it around and you gotta scoot it over and so on and so forth. So that's the only part about it. Now, like what I mentioned before, if you can join me here in a couple of weeks for the book tree, we'll be making that. And then next Monday, I am making my Christmas memorial lantern. So if you've not signed up for that and you would like to, just call the library. Or you can comment on here while I'm doing the video. And I will get your name put down for it. I'll just need a picture beforehand this week. So that way I can make your, for your memorial lantern. You can do 1 to 2 people. Completely up to you because we can put one in the chair. And then that'll sit in your chair, and then one that'll be on the back wall. Because I have got where I can cut out on cardstock. It'll look like a wall, and then your floor may have like a wood floor, and it's going to be at the bottom of your lantern. So it kind of looks like a little house. And then I can give you ideas of what you can add into it later. Like one where I got the idea from their grandmother. It was about their grandmother and grandfather. And they she apparently had crocheted. Really good, and he did like his tools and stuff like that. So you can go to Hobby Lobby, or you can order off some of the miniature dollhouse sites and order, like, she had like a little crochet set in hers, and then the grandpa side, she had a tool set, little miniature. So you can do that, you know, add into it, you know, when you want to. So but it's super, super cool. I really like. We're almost done. As you can see, we're almost there. We ain't got much left. So let's get this almost done. Like I said, all you need is a paper towel or a toilet paper tube. Cut off about between a half, or between 1 inch or 1.25 inches. A bead, or like this little wood bead I have of some sort. 2 colors of yarn, scissors, and a hot glue gun. That's all you need. Or you can just do regular glue. Regular glue takes a little bit longer to dry. That's why I love hot glue, because it takes a really short time to dry. Hot glue is my best friend unless it burns me, and then I don't like it too much, but we're almost done. Just bear right with me. My fingers are kind of cold this morning. I can't get them to work properly. I want them to. Okay, we're almost there. We've only got about maybe an inch left. Then you can cut off like a little small piece of another piece of string just to hang it up with that you may want to use. Whoops. Trying to make sure these strings are even. Okay, so we got this one and 2 more to go, and then we'll be done. And then I'll show you how to make his beard. It's hard to get in that little space when they start all coming together. They want to get in the way. All right. Almost done. All right, our last one. Okay. And just kind of pull them all down. That way they're all tight. And good. All right, there is our hat, as you can see. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this. Now, what you want to do next, as you can see, you've got all of this. You're going to take and you're going to push it all up in there. As you can see, I'm kind of stuffing it. And you want it to go all the way through. Like I said, if you want your hat to be bigger, this is where you probably want to make your string longer when you do this, okay? Because it does make it shorter. So there's your little hat. Now, kind of pull it. Now what you want to do is you're going to take some, if you want the same color, you can. I forgot to bring my little red piece, and tie off the top. Now let me make sure I've got all of mine up. Now this is the hard part. If you've got, because my hands are not that good, if you've got somebody to help tie this off for you, that is wonderful, to be honest. So if you've got like a grandkid or your child with you, this makes it easier because they can hold that hat and you can tie it. So my fingers are just not very good at holding it together. Make sure this is all tight. Okay, now like I said, I'm not very good at doing this one-handed, or doing this by myself, tying this off. I know it's not going to look perfect, but you will get the picture. Okay. Now, well, all right. Now, you can trim it down if you want to. I'm not going to just kind of, I don't really want a big fluffy hat. Trim it way you want to. Okay. So there, whoops. Don't do it too tight here. So there is the hat. So there's the hat. Super, super easy. Don't take much. Easy to do. Now, you can use these as well as a ornament. And it is super cute, too, as well. I've done those before. And so, those are another way to do it. Now, here's how to make the beard. It's super easy. Don't take much. I wrap this around, let's see here. You can wrap it around your hand. I think I did it 40 times. So let me get it wrapped back around here. I got out of whack here. And this also depends on how big you want the beard to be. And then you will need an extra little piece to tie off as well. For that, okay? Now, I've got that like a big circle. Take this string and put it through. And then this is where you're going to knot this off as well. Just going to double knot it. There. Now, what you're going to do, just start cutting. So it looks like this. Now, you're going to start cutting down to what you want as a beard. Because that way, right now, it kind of looks like a big pom-pom. So I'm just going to start kind of cutting. I need to trim my scissors, I think, or sharpen my scissors. Now, this also depends on how you want to do, how long you want his beard to be. My scissors are not working very well today. This is where the messy gets going because you got fuzz everywhere. I'm going to stop right there. So I've got a little beard. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue kind of all the way around inside here to make this stick. Just like so, okay? Now you can finish trimming if you want to. If you don't like that long beard, you don't have to. And so you can finish it up like that. Now, find it where you want to put your nose at and just kind of put it right here underneath your hat. Got glue gun here to work. And then you're going to stick your little button right there. And there you go. And then you can, like I said, you can use a little piece that you had. So I had one here somewhere. To tie it off. To hang like so. But there you go. Now, like I said, you can cut, like I've got this beard shorter. You can keep it long if you like it long. Or if you like his hat kind of wild, you can. Like it probably needs a little bit more trimming to make his hat look a little bit better. That way he ain't got a crazy hat. I mean, like the crazy hat. But anyway, that is our idea for today. So, like I said, you can make his beard longer. You know, some have the long, or you can keep it short. Either one. You can make it big. You know, your gnome bigger. This one is a little bit bigger than as this. As you can see, you can make it as a garland. Make several of these and just tie string through it. And you make it as a garland to put on your tree. You make them like little ornaments to hang up. They're super cute. But this is what we had today. So I wanted to show you how to make these. They're super cute. I love these things. They're so cute. But this is what we have. So if you like these, I can give you the instructions. Let me know, and I can get them to you. Keep a watch for our book tree. We'll be making one of these out of a paperback book. You can watch him make those. And then we've got our lanterns. So don't forget about with our Christmas memorial lanterns next Monday. Just make sure you give me a picture beforehand. But until next time, I will see you all then. Stop by the library. We have coffee and hot chocolate. We've got still have calendars for the adults. There's different ornaments. Take and make ornaments for kids if they can stop by and pick up. But stop by and see us before Christmas, okay? And get some books and check out some stuff. So we would love to have you all. But until next time, I will see you all then. You all have a wonderful, wonderful week.